Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports that Canada's proposed coercive control legislation, Bill C-16, the Protecting Victims Act, faces criticism from experts for a significant gap in addressing elder abuse. The bill defines coercive control as a pattern of behavior to dominate, isolate, or intimidate a partner, but its application is limited to current or former romantic partners. This exclusion means older adults experiencing similar patterns of abuse from non-intimate family members, such as sons or other relatives, or informal caregivers, would not be protected under the new offense. Rizwan Khan of the National Institute on Aging testified that while coercive control primarily affects women, its dynamics shift with age, moving from spouses to children due to increased dependence. Joanne Blinko from the Alberta Elder Abuse Awareness Council highlighted how abuse is often disguised as caregiving, with sons aged 45-49 being the most prevalent perpetrators. She noted subtle warning signs like health decline, disheveled appearance, and social withdrawal, which are often missed due to the victim's social isolation. Statistics Canada data from October 2025 reveals a 49% increase in police-reported family violence against seniors since 2018, with 34% of victims being abused by a family member, and 57% of those victims being women. Experts argue that caregiving relationships create power imbalances functionally indistinguishable from intimate partner violence, creating a critical oversight in the bill. CTV News reports that Kevin James Belcourt, a British Columbia man previously charged with child exploitation offenses, is now facing 17 additional charges, bringing his total to 23. The new charges include 12 counts of luring a child, 2 counts of making child sexual abuse and exploitation materials, 2 counts of publication of an intimate image without consent, and 1 count of making explicit material available to a child. Belcourt was initially arrested on December 4th and has remained in custody. The Surrey Police Service announced these new developments on Wednesday, emphasizing that the investigation is ongoing and involves extensive collaboration with police forces in Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom to identify child victims. The initial investigation began in January 2025, sparked by information received from the National Centre for Missing and Exploited Children. Belcourt's next court appearance is scheduled for May 4. Canadian businessman Frank Stronach's second sexual assault trial, which was previously slated for this fall in Newmarket, Ontario, has been pushed back to May 2026. The jury trial is now expected to last 4 weeks, with motions scheduled for January and March of that year. Stronach, the founder of Magna International, was initially charged in 2024 with 18 offenses involving 13 complainants, but his case was later split into 2. He is currently awaiting a decision in his separate Toronto sexual assault case, where 7 charges involving 4 complainants are proceeding, down from an initial 12 charges. The judge overseeing the Toronto trial has indicated she cannot convict Stronach on 2 of the remaining charges and hopes to deliver her decision at the next hearing in June. This report comes from City News Everywhere. An altercation involving several inmates from the maximum security unit at Saskatchewan Penitentiary on April 21, 2027, tragically led to the death of one inmate, Horace Bear. 2 other inmates sustained injuries, with one requiring ongoing hospitalization and the other having returned to the institution after treatment. No staff members were harmed during the incident. Following the event, the maximum security unit was placed on lockdown and operations were modified to ensure the safety of all individuals within the institution. The Correctional Service of Canada (CSC) has confirmed that the Royal Canadian Mounted Police (RCMP) and the coroner have been notified, and an investigation into the circumstances surrounding Horace Bear's death is underway. At the time of his death, Mr. Bear was serving a sentence that began on December 13, 2024. As reported by Newswire.ca, CSC policy mandates a review of all inmate deaths. Global News reports that Halifax Transit has issued a stern warning against a dangerous new social media trend known as bus surfing. High school students in Halifax expressed shock at the practice, which involves individuals riding on the exterior or roof of moving buses. A video circulating on Reddit recently depicted a young person climbing through an emergency exit to sit on a bus roof. The Halifax Regional Municipality, HRM, condemned these stunts, stating, "No amount of likes is worth your life." An HRM spokesperson highlighted that several such incidents have been reported, posing significant risks not only to the participants but also to other passengers, bus operators, and general road safety. Engaging in bus surfing can lead to severe consequences, including fines of up to $10,000 and charges under the Motor Vehicle Act. Young people interviewed emphasized the potential digital footprint repercussions affecting future educational and career opportunities. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.